Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I'm ready to go into the ideal city. The Endless Carnival, doesn't that sound like a fun vacation? Assuming it's a vacation, which is probably never a vacation? I wish I had them both at full, level-wise, but no, I don't have the EXP items. Like, heck, I wish I tried. I got my cute little Wolfie. I mean, look at her. She's adorable. I at least got her to level 90. But then Gabrielle, I ran out of EXP items. Yeah, she pretty much ate everything. And yes, I'm ready to poke. Wait, the boss is on the easy side? Okay, good to know. That makes my life easier then. So time to go. Underground sightseeing. At first I thought those were X's. I was gonna say XXX underground sightseeing, but no, those are swords. This will be interesting to explore. Eve of journey. The visitors are eager, while the tour guide has ulterior motives. Well, it's not that bad. Relax. Ulterior motives. Oh no, he's gonna upsell us. He's gonna sell us everything at a bigger price and then make us buy more packages. Always hustling. Busy. Akahualans. What are we doing, you ask? Ha. What else can we, warriors of Akahuala, do? The greatest weapons, the sturdiest buildings. With a high priest and Inam committee support, we can build even more machines. I saw the intro the first time I clicked on it. Everyone seemed so into Gavial. Conquest. Manure factory. Wait. Manure? Manure factory? As in, like, cow poop? The Akahuala name will ring across all the lands. Is that the manure?
Manure factory. What a great word. That's how you say it right, Yogi. No, Yota. It's manufacturing. Besides, you should try to get some more rest instead of helping out with work on the, Forest MK3. The fully automatic tree planting and cutting robot. Actually, since we wrote it off and built a new one last night, this is MK4. I've been doing great lately, don't worry. I never thought these rocks, the originium, could be so useful. My eyes are wide open now. Is this new technology? Who brought it here? Probably Inam. It's so strong like Gavial, and you can shoot the upper half up up in a spiral. It even stays midair for half a minute. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. Though the High Priest calls that disassembly. I've been thinking for a while. Look, the lands beyond are so vast, and now we have so much manufacturing. And the High Priest said before, that's not how you use that word. That doesn't matter. What matters is that we'll have more and more big machines. They'll also get easier to control and cause less accidents too. There's much more we can do now, isn't there? Like what? Be ambitious, brother. Set your sights on all of Sargon. Can you see it now? Our statues. As tall as 3 mountains and as big as 2 whole lakes. Ooh. Of course, we need one for the clan leader too. And the High Priest. We can't forget Inam either. Finally, we need something special to celebrate all this. A building, right. A palace. Let's see, with wood? No, it has to be sandstone or some sturdier rock. Let's use originium. That's it. We'll pile the Originium up to make a huge building. Pile it up? Into what? Like a temple? Maybe something simpler, like a circle. You can't make a circle with rocks. Let's pile it up layer by layer so it looks like a triangle from all directions. Oh, a triangular tower. Now we just need to give it a name. Still, there's no point in talking about all this. Gabriel said I won't live that long with my disease.
Ouch! You can still dream, Yota, dream!
Yota, no! We just have to change the way we think. Let's turn this palace into your burial plot.
Ah, okay. I see where this is going.
That way, forget Akahuala. All of Sargon will remember your name. And I know what to call it too. Yogi Yoda Tower. We'll finish it before you die. Yogi.
Hello? Don't jinx yourselves like that.
Oh, Tomimi, what are you doing here? I thought you went straight to Gaviel and the clan leader yesterday.
It's been a while since I was back home. I can't just leave like that, can I?
I guess not. So what are you doing here today? You already stopped by, didn't you?
Actually... He Angie.
Oh, you're the shorty Ina mentioned. What's the matter? Are you here to complain about our food again? Yeah, I've been thinking the food's been kind of bland lately too. How are we supposed to get by without meat?
I would consider it story-based, or at least if you... Yeah, there's lots and lots of story.
No, it's something else. And I have a name. Stitch Canvas. You can't judge me by my height. Are all Archosaurial like this?
And hello? Haha, no, we're not.
Whatever. You're a bunch of weirdos bickering about tail thickness anyway. I guess it's a cultural difference that I'll have to respect.
Huh?
Alright, so what do you need? We're working on a magnificent blueprint for Sargon. Blueprint. Alright, blueprint. You heard that, Durin Man? This is a huge, glorious plan.
Wait, what did he say earlier?
Oh, blue pint. Blue pint.
Blueprint. I kind of think a big over-the-top tomb isn't such a great plan. Besides, if everyone gets a huge tomb like that, we won't have enough room in the rainforest.
Stop calling it a tomb. It's for celebration. It's celebratory.
Just build on top of them. Make it a giant tomb tower.
If we build it bigger, we can put both the leader and Gaviel in there too, and our descendants will sing the praises of Zumana and Gaviel's will in front of our statues, with all their kids around them. I am starting to regret this decision.
What? But...
Right now, we shouldn't.
In that case, we can't call it the Yogi Yoda Tower. It has to have Gaviel's name in it. We can add my name in there too while we're at it. Oh no, I mean, well, Mr. Stitch already talked to Enum about this, but I want everyone to hear him explain it. This is pretty serious after all. I sent Gaviel a letter too, but I don't know if they'll make it in time.
Serious? What's so serious? I'm trying to plan out the rest of my life. With what little time I have left, what could be more serious than that? I'm not here to judge your fantastical ideas, surface dwellers, however. Just as I said before, if our city actually meets this crisis, the calamity will destroy everything.
I like how he calls them surface dwellers.
And when that happens, it won't matter how amazing your buildings are, they'll be reduced to rubble.
I mean, if depending on the material they're built out of, haha. Hey, Zumana. Gabriel, I don't know. I didn't know we came back at the same time. How's the situation? Have those infected settled down? Who do you think you're talking to? Not just the infected. Mine security. The villagers nearby and that old man from Rim Billiton. I took care of all of them. Old man? You dealt with our business partner too? Yeah, I've got a problem with the way he treats the infected. I had to have a friendly chat with him as a doctor. From a doctor's perspective and the Gavial way. Never mind all that. Have you seen the letter yet? No matter what, I have to finish it by 2 streams. I need more energies for the week when my friend comes. So no matter what I end up on today, I'd have to finish it by tomorrow. Because she arrives on Tuesday. So Sunday, Monday is my deadline. In order to farm properly anyways. I haven't been back to the dorms. It's a letter from Tomimi? She went back home to visit her family, didn't she? Yeah. And she's been keeping in touch with her Akahuala friends through them. Through Inam. Looks like she was going to ask us to go with her too. A trip home together. If only Master Closure hadn't given me any work, that would have been nice. But if that was the whole story, you wouldn't have bothered to come looking for me, right? Hey now, when did we become strangers? Never mind. So, what did Inam say? Did Tomimi run into trouble? Yeah, more accurately, the whole rainforest in trouble. What? Better pack up and get yourself ready. We're in for a big adventure. I wish I could have summoned Yunekta. She's cute. I wanna, reunite all of them.
The whole rainforest was sinking to the earth? The entire land was shift and change? That's right. I could explain the structure of a Duran city, but it's not like you would understand. To put it simply, my homeland is under the ground, not far from this rainforest. We've run into some trouble, and that's why I came up here to seek the surface dwellers' help. Now, I didn't actually have very high hopes for you lot to begin with, but I saw what you've been doing. Perhaps you can be of some help. Well, that does sound like a big problem, but that doesn't have much to do with our tribe, right? Wait, this guy said if the Duran city is destroyed, it'll cause a chain reaction that will affect the surface, and our Yoyogi tower will. On the flip side, if you help us, we'll return the favor with our Duran technology. I don't know a lot about your tech level, but I can tell at a glance that your kind can sometimes be outrageously primitive. Help? From an outsider? Now I'm not so sure we could use any. To me, it's you surface dwellers who are the outsiders. Never mind.
But Mr. Stitch did point out some serious problems with the Forest MK3 when he looked at it. Although it kind of seems like he got rid of a lot of its functions. I like both the thick and, thinner tails. They're both nice. I say both.
This guy did?
Yep, that's why Enam figured we should allow Mr. Stitch underground to see what's going on. I'm going to, of course, as a clan leader of Gavial's will. Though, man, I regret not getting Tomimi's outfit last time. I gotta get her outfit when it comes back. Her outfit was so cute. So much regrets. And while we're gone, it's up to you guys to take care of everything. Take care of everyone in Tiakua. Tiakau.
Well, I've got problem with that. For the sake of our great gold Originium Pearl Triangular Tower of Great Akahuala, You better get this problem solved.
Oh gosh, the Great Gold Originium Pearl Triangular Tower of Great Akahuala. What a great name. Very, very great. Great, 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 great. And gold.
You use the word great twice.
We will.
But how are you going to get here? But how are you going to get there? We haven't been outside the forest too much. Are you sure you won't get lost?
Don't you worry. Oh, Elysium, wow. He has to travel a lot for work, doesn't he?
After all, I am coming along.
Mr. Elysium.
You're the Rhodes Islander. Resilient as I am, even I have to take a vacation to alleviate the stress I've accumulated. Little did I know, I'd find myself in another tremendous operation to save the Durans, but never mind. Who am I to miss out on more fun?
Ah, yes. Vacation that turns into work.
Dylan and Blaze are right. It's a bustling place, but you can still relax and wind down a little. A wonderful little spot. I still have yet to find those famously delicious mushrooms that are searching through the woods multiple times, though.
Them famously delicious mushrooms. Flashbacks to Kyobi.
I only hope that Miss Enam will follow through on her promise to help me accomplish the 7 must-dos when visiting Akuhuala.
Mr. Elysium and Mr. Stitch have already gotten the ball rolling. With the two of them as guides, we won't ever lose our way. Or, at least, that's what they promised.
Haha, perhaps. By the time Gaviel and Eunectus make it home, we will have already taken care of everything.
I wonder what happened to those mushrooms, though. Are people purposely, making them not noticeable anymore? She used to be the impatient one. How come I have to wait half an hour in the hallway for her now? Look at this new gear. I thought Gaviel would file a request for this stuff every month. But I guess that wasn't really the case, judging by Master Closure's reaction. So I guess she's not going back to playing Wandering Medic, who left the tribe? This is taking way too long. Gaviel, what are you doing? Don't rush me. You guys put together the most complicated equipment, you know. This is what you get when you make an order on such short notice. If you have a problem with that, maybe you should go through proper procedures with engineering next time. Ugh, this sucks. Not even those knights in Kashimirish wear this much armor. Doesn't matter. If there's anything you can't figure out... Forget it. This'll do. I'm tossing the rest. Ah, so that's why she has this outfit. Though now I'm wondering, what was the full outfit like? Huh? Yeah, forget all that junk. I don't need it. The moment I picked up this axe, I figured it all out. Figured what out? That this guy's all I need. Did you make it? It was a rush order. I knew it. Only you could make something this kick-ass. No complaints. From the bounce to the weight, all perfect. But this little ornament... Lancitude told me to pour my feelings into everything I contribute to, whether a patient or equipment. She said that, huh? Probably learned it from Closure. Well, whatever winds your sprocket. Alright then, let's go. Gaviel. What now? More dawdling? What are you going to do? It sounds like the Durans' call for help that Tomimi got might be some kind of crisis their city is facing. It might be a catastrophe. it might be a war.
The letter says, fire rained down from the sky and burned our quilts, and a giant mushroom sprouted from the ground and blocked the sunlight, preventing the plants from growing. But it's all too abstract. No matter what the problem is, we ought to be able to tackle it. I mean, Enam and Elysium are coming too.
Tackle it how?
Didn't you just give me the answer? Check out my getup. I really mean it, Zoomama. I haven't been this excited in a while.
So you mean you're using your fists again?
Huh, the usual.
The usual, huh?
Time waits for no one, Zoomama. Don't you want to see with your own eyes what those guys from your tribe have done to the forest?
Huh, I guess so. Let's get going then. Yay, vacation, but not really. Woohoo!
Delicious originium. Nom 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 for more outfits.
And same, I wish I had Unectus. I want to reunite them. Okay, 3 entrances, 1 exit, no fear. Alrighty, boop. Now, I shall bring out a Defender Friendo, because Defender Friendo seem very good. Come along on vacation, Nyan. Oh, I didn't change Gavial skill. I know I changed my pink Wolfie, but not Gavial. Oopsies. I just think Elysium travels a lot for work. This is his life. He is the traveling worker apprentice dude. I say apprentice because he's under people's that he goes on adventures with.
That was a real close one, kiddo. You completely forgot the way here, didn't you? I'm not a kid. And I'm, just not 100% certain. Without a professional guide like me leading the way, how would a kiddo like you have made it through such a dangerous cave? Even I had to think twice before jumping in. In any case, why don't we take this opportunity to set up camp and get some shut-eye? If you don't know how to pitch a tent, I can help out.
You serious? Is this really the time for that? The lovely messenger lady.
The air flows smoothly here. The area is spacious, but sheltered from wind and rain. The temperature is pretty agreeable, and it's dark enough to skip the eye mask.
I think Elysium raises some good points, but I'm not too familiar with these field tents.
No problemo. I'll show you what to do. This model is very simple. Just unfold it and it's pretty much good to go. Just need to secure a few locks.
Well, you're right. Very convenient.
When Logistics originally designed this model, they specifically consulted me, the fieldwork specialist that I am.
Ah yes, the specialist. Because he's out in the fields forever.
I even graciously agreed to let them name the series after me, but I'm not sure why they didn't go through with it. Well, maybe they felt there was still room for improvement and that this tent model wasn't worthy of my name? What a shame. They should know I wouldn't nitpick over such minor things.
Ah yes, Elysium, yes. Totally, that's why they didn't name it after you. Tomimi, I've been hearing a lot about what a good time you've had at Rhodes Island. And that's all well and good, but I have to admit, I'm having second thoughts. Do Rhodes Islanders always pitch tents inside lifts? I think Elysium is an exception.
I'll say this one more time. This isn't any regular old lift. This is the pride and joy of the Durin people. The super convenient Lift-O-Matic 1. Yes, indeedy. Makes for a great campsite. Hey,
Enough of that, you two. How long will it take to get to the underground city while you're talking about?
yeah, what's up with that, kiddo? We've been sitting in this lift for almost half an hour already. It's not like I'm... I can't help but wonder, were you mixed up in all those stories I've heard about Gabriel back at the tribe? Of course, too often am I on the receiving end of that woman's fists. I think it might have been better if you turned back. Well, it's not that often. But once every 3 weeks wouldn't be an exaggeration.
Wait, Alicia might just be one of Gabriel's regular coworkers, but... I am Gabriel's most cherished partner, and leader of Akuhuala's mightiest tribe, Gabriel's Will. There's almost nothing true about the second half.
Haha, I appreciate your generosity and selfless help. I'm sure the city will welcome you with open arms.
Hopefully your ugly-ass metal monsters on treads will come in handy. Hey, they're not that ugly. Did you say something, Stitch?
Oh, not at all. I was just saying we're almost there.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zeruerza. Zeruerza, yeah. It's extremely rare for any surface dweller to get to lay eyes on a Duran city, let alone our beautiful... Hey! What the heck is that?
A giant waterfall? It's a huge water slide.
No, that's not what's important. Can't you pay some respect to that beautiful minimalistic place in the distance with the garden?
So this is a Duran city? I thought it would be a bit more, normal? Mysterious underground places and whatnot. That's what the magazines always talk about.
Actually, Zeruerza is rather unique among Duran cities, because it was built by the legendary designers standing before you. My predecessors came here with a vision to create a city of beauty and harmony, and this magnificence is the product of their philosophy and minimalism. It's Super Spinner Slide. Dylan wouldn't stop going on about how much fun Akahuala was, and I didn't believe him at first, with that wicked grin on his face, but it turned out to be true.
Ooh, I wanna see. We have to bring Gabriel next time. I wonder if the legendary Durans are interested in doing business.
Is there not a single shred of appreciation for minimalism in those empty heads of yours? What is that heap of junk in front of you to the greatness of my work? Well, whatever. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up for you people.
I like how excited they are.
Huh. It should be somewhere around here.
Some elders in the tribe mentioned a giant cave beneath Akuhuala, but I didn't expect it to be this complex.
Seems like what Tomimi and the others were saying turned out to be true. If the worst case scenario comes to pass, it won't just be us, Tia Kao, that are affected. Everyone in this entire region is going to be at risk.
Oh no, it's the High Priest. Hello, High Priest.
There's no way it's that serious.
High Priest, what are you doing here?
Naturally, I came because I sensed the two of you in need of help. I am the all-knowing High Priest after all. So, old man, how are we supposed to get inside that legendary underground city? Don't be in such a rush, children. It's not every day we get to delve deep into an underground cave. Soak in your surroundings. Take a look at these fluorescent plants. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you grind them into powder and sprinkle them over grilled fin, the flavor simply speaks for itself.
I want to try that now, Mr. High Priest. I'll take your recipe.
And look at these tiny little fruits on the vines.
Sorry, but we're a bit short on time here.
Alright, I know. Do you remember the safe route coming here? If I recall correctly, it's left, right, then another right, then another left, and then 4 left turns in a row after that.
That would take us right back where we started.
Really? Strange. Let me see if I can pull something else from memory. These underground passages wind to and fro. It's hard to keep things straight. Was it right and then uphill, or was it downhill?
How about the more dangerous path?
You're just as impetuous as when you were little. There does happen to be a path that is somewhat dangerous, but saves more time. See that river heading underground? Jump down.
For real?
The 2 of you should probably be fine, judging from your statures, but...
You heard the man, Zumama. Get ready and take a deep breath. Let's go!
But I would advise the 2 of you to just follow me slowly. The thing is... Where'd they go?
Oh, little bird. Silly city birdo. I'm not sure which place would be best for vacation. I've only just got here. I gotta explore.
In any case, this is the Duran city of Zeruurtza.
I had no idea there was a place like this beneath Akahuala.
Zeruurtza had its roots here since antiquity. But with the exception of a few adventurous idiots, we've generally had little interest in the surface world. Of course, I am an exception. You don't much care for stories of adventure? That's right, I don't care for them at all. Stop trying to twist my words. I'm not an idiot either. That's not how I see it. Ahem, let me introduce myself once more. I am Stitch Canvas, the most distinguished architectural designer in the city. As you can see, the buildings around the city that speak most directly to one's heart and soul were designed by none other than myself.
Like that big water slide over there? My respect for you is going through the roof, Mr. Stitch.
No, that's not mine. You must have designed the dome above the underground city then. It even simulates the feeling of sunlight. Incredible! Good going, kiddo. You're more than meets the eye. Have you no aesthetic taste? Are you unable to grasp what truly matters about this city?
The greenery looks pretty nice.
Alright. We'll need to cultivate some appreciation in you. Since you'll never get another opportunity like this, and I happen to have some time before my next job, I wouldn't mind showing you a place in the city that stands as the quintessence of wisdom. It is my temporary residence, personally designed to bear the core of my profound philosophy.
Ooh, pretty.
Behold.
Very nice. Very fancy looking. Enam, look. What kind of store is that?
A swimsuit shop?
They're so cute.
During clothes won't fit you, not to mention your thick tail.
But please don't talk about my tail. It can't hurt to take a look, right?
Hey, you two, hey!
Elysium,
We have to bring those two back. Thanks for your patronage. Mmm, what an exotic flavor. These grilled mushrooms are as unique as you'd expect.
I want to try those.
Kay's culinary tastes are top class. If the mushrooms of Akuhala are not to be missed, the mushrooms beneath Akuhala are to die for. Care for a bite? Don't you think you're assimilating way too easily?
I feel bad for Stitch. He's basically their babysitter during a field trip. He's like, kids, stop wandering off, children. Except the biggest kid calls him a kid too.
Ugh, my head hurts. Hang in there, brother. Don't let these little setbacks get the better of you. All our suffering, all our hardship, it all meant something. The disease is taking me. The time we spent together was pure delight. There has to be a way, I'm sure of it. What about that mystical liquid? The miracle juice that supposedly restores anyone to health? Yeah, that's right. There's still the good stuff. It might even bring back my love of life.
I want to try that magical liquid. That's super duper healthy and makes you happy.
Help us out, kind-hearted passerby. Call out that magical name with us. You, with a thick tail over there. I'm talking to you.
Me?
Come on, dig into your heart and shout the name with us. 3, 2, 1. Old Carl Mead.
What are my thoughts of the NPC appearances so far? I like their hair. You know, the hairstyles are cute. I find it interesting how they have mustaches. And if I had to choose between those two outfits, I'd go with the one with the crop top. Like, his outfit looks super stylish and perfect for the weather here, actually. Gavial's stew?
Cut! You said the wrong line, Thicktail.
But please don't call me that.
Where did Avdoya find such a strange woman?
Avdotya?
Hold on a sec. You aren't with old Carl Mead's fan club. Avdotya's the only sober-looking person in the club.
Wow, they actually use sobriety as their identifying standard.
What now, brother? Should we cancel our Yodel Your Heart's Desires Out event?
Oh, that's her name.
Not a chance. You're a librarian who came here from the surface, aren't you? Fate brought us together today. Come. I still have another half barrel of the good stuff.
Enam, they actually carry around barrels of alcohol with them. Where did they even get their hands on barrels that big?
The meat's the best stuff in all of Zeruarza. Though, there are always a few know-nothings out there who refuse to admit it. Want to give it a shot, Library? You won't regret it. I have to hand it to you guys. You sure are enthusiastic. All good, it's on us. One look at you, and we can tell you're a gentleman of utmost distinction. Not quite sober. Just the right type to become one of us. Are you saying I give off far-out vibes? That's the first time anyone said that about me. Never thought I'd be learning something new about myself here. You can count me in then. Bottoms up!
Wow! Wow, Elysium.
How about the ladies over here? If you don't mind?
I'd like to try it as well. Just a little bit then.
Wait, come back. Why are you drinking? We still have business to attend to.
Poor Stitch, he really is babysitting them.
Huh? Dear citizen, I know that confronting an important architectural designer such as myself might be a bit intimidating. But don't be fooled by the fact that these individuals appear idle. They actually have quite a bit of work to do. So if you please excuse us. Are you sure you don't want some, brother? This mead's seriously good stuff. Me? I'll pass. I don't drink. As one of the few Durans who needs his brains for problem solving, I prefer to keep my head clear. Ugh. Why are you looking at me like that? And why are you two lifting those barrels up? Did you hear what he just said? My ears aren't playing tricks on me, right? This kid says he never drinks, and supposedly to keep his head clear. We're in trouble, my friends. An alien has infiltrated our city. Open your eyes, you drunkards. They look more like aliens than anyone else, than anything else. It's time we let this fella know just how much nonsense he's spewing.
Poor Stitch. Harder than ice, longer than water, more silent than tears, more futile than sights. Innova still cannot forget the afternoon she departed. The town was like a coughing giant, exhaling rust and spitting blood. She trips and falls, but climbs back to her feet. Her steps know no pause. She doesn't ask for much. She only wants to find a land without dreams and a few moments to waste. Perhaps a cup of hot tea and a few sips of light liquor. Indulgence is not a sin, at least in her case. What is she after? And what is she running from? Even she does not know the answers to these questions. I like how she's just narrating, or monologuing. As one do when you think you're alone. Alternate reality tourism. Poor Stitch. Poor Stitch. Wow, they really are wobbly. That's funny. Alcohol lovers. I really am fighting drunk people. Wow. Yeah, got this. Okay, she's a poet. And, you know, I'll put him here just 'cause can. Boop. They have hammers and a little bottle. That's actually kind of cute. Look at them just wandering around awkwardly. Oh, that is adorable. I will have her face over here. Boop. And there. How do I want to place them? Over here's decent-ish. I'll place one here. Good job, typewriter. Terrifying typewriter. I'll let it do its thing for now. Oof. What did that even do again? Okay, see. Come on, typewriter, let me bring you out. Do your thing, you're awesome. Go get him. And I want to bring out Gavial. I'll put it over here. Boop. Look at them still wandering around awkwardly. Golden Glow, do the thing. And now time to see Gavial do her thing. With her epic chainsaw. Pure epicness. Yeah. You're doing the thing. Everyone use your skills, cause why not? Hoo hoo hoo. No need to be shy, Tomimi. It looks great on you. Oh, she's so adorable. Really? I love this swimsuit the moment I laid eyes on it. It's exactly my style. The tailors here sure are something. They managed to custom make something to fit your figure so quickly. Is there something wrong with my figure? I've been working out a lot harder. Oh, she's so adorable. And ooh, hello. Congratulations for finishing your semester. For me, mine just started. Don't worry, he looks super cute. Phew, that's good then. I don't want people making fun of my tail getting thicker again. Enam, you're not going to pick out a swimsuit? I'm good. I'm more interested in that... in the bucket head that was helping out the tailor just now. Oh? Another robot friend? Durin technology.
That's some crazy good stuff. I've never had liquor this good before. Cheers, brother. Let's drink to your health. A toast to our health. Long live old Carl Mead.
Hey, Tomimi. About that Elysium guy, is he actually reliable? He's there for us when the chips are down. Usually. Now that you mention it, there are Durin operators at Rhodes Island, but they seem to never talk about where they came from.
Do you think the Durins might be hiding something?
No. I think they just don't care a whole lot. They always seem a lot more concerned about what's on the menu in the canteen.
I never thought we'd get the opportunity to explore an underground Durin city.
Yeah, this might be a great opportunity to spread Gavial's name to the Durin people as well.
You didn't drag Gavial, Zumama, and Kemar with you on vacation this time?
Kemar said she wanted to practice boxing with Blaze. Gavial and Zumama went on a mission and haven't come back yet. Gavial's been working way too hard recently, and that worries me. I really wish she wouldn't push herself so much. I wrote them a letter before I left, telling what you learned from Mr. Stitch, as well as what he told us. They could have taken the opportunity to go back to Akahuala for a break.
The three of you went and made me great chief without a second thought, and it's about time you all came back to see what I've gotten done. By the way, while you were at Rhodes Island, did anyone find this Elysium guy a little annoying?
Poor Elysium.
Well, hey! It's a completely different experience.
Piss drunk Durian. Wow, I like these descriptions. You, tall guy, I saw you hanging out with those mead boys just now. Listen up, that stuff's for kids. If you want the real good booze, turn your eyes to our number 7 whiskey. Here, cheers! Well, man, he's gonna lose all his money first thing. Cheers! Unless they're giving this all to him for free. If not, Elysium, how much does this cost?
This aroma. It's like the rainforest after a thunderstorm. The smell of moss in an underground cave.
Oh, sorry. That's just the wood cup getting a little moldy. Ew. Ew, it's moldy. Unless that enhances the flavor of the drinks. No, it's moldy. Ugh. He seems to be enjoying himself. Oh, Enam, you still haven't told me how you met Mr. Stitch. It's a bit of a long story.
Great, Chief. The big things you brought with you last time were really stimulating. Just standing in front of them kept me up for days. My wife's been nagging me day in and day out about how these things are gonna snatch away my soul or something.
We're talking about those heaps of junk from Colombia, right? Are those metal choppers that big of a deal?
You bet they are. A legendary construction device. Those things are. A machine of machines. Have you ever felt the joy of watching those things work right in front of you? My heart's never pounded so hard. Not even when I first met my wife.
Ouch. Ouch, poor wife. Oof. Huh. Guess I'll have someone stop by to put shock absorbers on your chopper one of these days. Tomimi's going to be back in a few days, so we've got to get ready to pick her up.
Picking up Tomimi? Picking up Tomimi? I can imagine how much work that's going to take. It's probably about as bad as getting beaten up by a metal chopper.
Why are they so upset now? Not so excited and groaning.
Who knows how many trinkets and doodads she'll bring back with her? Do you remember how many men we needed to grab all her stuff last time? At first, I thought it was a whole caravan. Tomimi's always been like that ever since she was little, always hoarding whatever junk she gets her hands on. Don't you think it's gotten worse since she went to Rhodes Island? I have no idea why she has to lug back that plate of sheet metal, the one Gavio put a hole through. I heard she couldn't find a place to put it in her place at Rhodes Island.
Wait, who's that up ahead?
Call me mad, signing up for this kind of abuse. First it was those topsy-turvy caves, and now it's this god-forsaken place. But the old man Earthert drives me up the wall, just clogs up the doorway, and nags you all day. Gah! Damn these stupid vines and that cursed sunlight. I've always said that artificial lighting is much better than this crap.
I'm so thirsty and tired.
I can't fathom why Master would leave Zerurtza. Is he a masochist or something?
A little kid?
Who are you calling a kid? You're the kid.
Huh? You've got a pretty funny accent. Who taught you? Oh man. I basically don't have any random leftovers. But it's okay. It's so worth it.
I taught myself. Got a problem with that?
Kids ought to mind their manners and be patient with strangers.
What a funny-looking fella. Kind of familiar, though. Anyone like this been around Akahuala? Did someone's kid go missing?
Like, how short is he compared to them? They all assume he's a child.
Not a thick tail or a thin tail.
Not a Liberi or a Phidia either. Wait, hold on. Could you be a Durin?
What's a Durin? Can you eat it?
I've only read about them in magazines, but apparently Durins are a mysterious race of people who live underground.
You mean a metal crab? No, you're the metal crab. Wanna fight?
Maybe a metal crab?
Oh, I remember now. There was an article in Stranger Things a few years ago about how the Durins are really good at making alcohol. That's something metal crabs can't do. At best, metal crabs might get drunk off of eating fermented fruits.
They also don't live underground. They just cover themselves with dirt.
That's not what matters.
Ah, I knew it. You surface dwellers are just a bunch of short-sighted egomaniacs who keep running their mouths despite not knowing anything. You people even make Durins look smart. Gah, beyond all that though, your aesthetic sensibilities are complete trash. Hey, little Durin, I'll have you know, I'm wearing Sargon's chicest styles.
If that's your idea of chic, then it's all the proof I need that everyone up here has trash taste. What is the point in going along with aesthetic merit determined by someone else?
You might as well be a lowly pleb. Wow! Wow, Stitch! Wow, just wow. What are you, the fashion police? Huh? Humph. Humph, humph, humph. Ah, Stitch is actually taller than the usual Durin. How tall is he then? I'm curious.
Great, Chief. I think this kid might have a few screws loose. Need me to fix him up?
He's still got a long life ahead of him. Let him be.
I matured a long time ago, thank you very much.
I also wonder how old Stitch is.
Why am I even wasting time talking to these ignoramuses?
Farewell. And now his name is Mature Durin. I love how many times his name changes.
Oh, there he goes. He stopped again?
Ahem. If I may ask a small favor, surface dwellers, can I have some water? Oh yeah, that is a pretty big height difference then. So the rest is pretty much what you wrote in the letter? He said that a Durin city is in trouble and needs our help? At least, that's what Stitch said at the time.
Take a good look around us. How could this beautiful city possibly... how could there possibly be any trouble? Well, the drinks here are being way too good can be troublesome. Might end up under the table if you're not careful, but that would never happen to me. Cheers! This is probably that unsociable little rascal's roundabout way of inviting us to see his beautiful home, and I can totally understand that sentiment.
Not everyone's brain is fried like yours, Elysium. Stitch stayed with us for a month, and one day, he was pestering a group of Archosaura building a train. He said, you folks are good enough. These bits of iron and copper you've soldered together might be able to help me. Wanna come down to Zererza to have a look?
So then you... Brother, mind topping me off? I'll finish yours. So you went along with it?
Are they just talking in a bar now? Though Stitch was definitely exaggerating the scope of the crisis, I was actually curious to see if there's any business to be done with our underground neighbors. Good idea! If Akahuala ever wants to escape its savage, brutish state, it'll need every opportunity it can get. I heard the Durins are exceptional at smelting and smithing. If we could do them a favor, we might be able to get a thing or two in return. You folks won't have to get all excited over a few bits of scrap metal anymore. Enam, I didn't expect you to be such an upstanding great chief. I thought you'd just blow all your money in the city every day. You brat. Is that how you think of me? If Akahuala wants to develop, The most important thing it needs is money. Doesn't matter if it's Argonian coins, Colombian bills, or Victorian pounds. We need them all. But with Akahualo's current manufacturing output, some shoddy handmade product, a bit of unrefined ore, we barely have enough money for people to live decently, let alone think about getting rich. Luckily, you don't have to worry about how the city defines living decently. That said, there's a difference between money and wealth. Sitting on a stack of money doesn't accomplish anything, but once you get it into circulation, then it becomes wealth. Akahuala is already on the up and up, but to become even better, it needs opportunity. For example, a technological partnership with Endurance. This is a bit beyond me. All I know is, whenever I run into a problem, I throw some art at it. If it doesn't work, I can always whack it with my staff. That's the Gavial's will way of life. Even after working with Rhodes Island for so long, you still can't leave your roots behind, huh? But, the best I can do is make some tinkering around the edges. For Akahuala to truly develop, we still need a leader. But Inam, aren't you already the great chief? A leader is someone who can truly unite the Tiakawa. Am I gonna do that? A little too troublesome for me. I'd rather go shopping in the city.
I like the way you think. I'm quite fond of shopping myself, but nothing beats the great outdoors, hick. By the way, I haven't seen our little motor-mouthed friend for quite some time. Did he sneak off somewhere?
Seems like it. I'd assume he went to set something up. I like how Inam is business-oriented, that's good. Also, her sense of fashion is good to me. Alright, but since we're right in front of the big water slide, it wouldn't hurt to enjoy our vacation first, right? I like her priorities. I think the Yanese operators at Rhodes Island have a saying for this. It goes something like, the host plans and the guests follow. I think that means, since the host isn't here, we can do whatever we want.
Hick. Well said. I'll drink again to that pearl of wisdom. Race you to the foot of the slide, my friends.
Elysium really is getting used to the Durin lifestyle a bit too quickly. Oh look, the giant mushrooms.
Finally shook off that rabble of drunkards. That's why I can't stand these soulless Durins. What are these idiots wasting their precious lives on? I've only been away for a month, and Zerortz has already turned into this terrible eyesore. Damn it! I never should have came back. And as for those stupid surface dwellers, gah! As long as they can build me a railway bridge that won't collapse, I suppose I can compromise my standards a bit more.
Yo, that outfit, I love it! The crop top and the short shorts.
Stitch, you really came back to us. Word was going around about a teetotaler during wandering Zeretza. I knew it had to be you. Edge Earth Art, you're never going to leave me alone, are you? Where have you been all this time? I was running all over looking for you. I wore my old bones searching around that cave-in. Your old bones are harder than rock. I, on the other hand, nearly died. Don't tell me you went to the surface? What, you got a problem? I can't believe you did that, Stitch. You're too gutsy for your own good. I never imagined you'd actually manage to do something useful. Hurry, let me see what fancy goodies you brought back. The network of caves above the lift is way too hard to navigate, and I have no clue where my map went. Nobody's been up there in years. You remember to bring me a souvenir, right? Or maybe some exotic ore specimens? Some fermentable surface plants? The latest issue of Stranger Things? The ones they have at the library are all out of date. No, how should I put this? I brought a few people back. Huh?
Aw, I feel bad for him. He's like, where's my souvenir? Sorry, sir, no souvenir for you. Thus, she decided. She decided on old Carl Mead. Ah, that's not good enough. Maybe the product placement should come a bit earlier. Let me revise that a bit. Cheaper than cheap, crazier than crazy. If you need a place to cut loose, have a great time, and of course, enjoy a sip of some soul-soothing mead. Look no further than Zererza and her famed Old Carl Mead. Good. Concise, straightforward, and lavish in praise. The client should be satisfied with this, hopefully. Ah, she's planning out a commercial. As one do. Reads commercial. And now I see two. Two entrants, my one exit. This is fine. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring out a caster as one do. Might as well bring Ebenholz. Gosh darn it, I wish I could have brought him home. Sadness. There's this one proverb Blaze always pulls out. How did it go again? The shortest distance between the 2 points is a straight line. That's the one.
I have a conjecture. You rainforest folk have the terrible misfortune of living in that dump. So you've been compensated with extremely good luck in other areas. What other explanation is there for why a lot of you haven't gone extinct yet? It doesn't make any sense. It proves our way of life is good for keeping us alive. High Priest, what are Duran cities like? I don't remember. A little too boring to talk about. I spent some time in the underground world a century ago, or so ago, and the only thing I can remember is that it was a nasty place, chock full of imbeciles.
Oh well, Gabrielle can stay with her first skill, it's fine. She's a true warrior, she's good.
Less interesting than watching Originium slugs sleep by the river. Though, heh. You young kids ought to experience things on your own. You need to have the kind of drive and ambition that I did. By the way, turn left at the next junction and don't jump down.
How much longer now, High Priest?
Good question. There's no end to the road called life. No matter how far you've come, you can only keep moving forward. Plus, there's a geezer like me watching over you. Oh, if you meant how far we are from the city. If you could drop right through the rocks like I can, you need to go down another 500 or 600 meters.
Zumama?
How the hell did you put up with this guy for so long? He won't shut up.
He's usually not as noisy around the machines.
Does this chainsaw blade count as a machine? Harumph! No manners!
Would you look at that? Work like a charm. Pretty. This is it. We're here. The great Aqua Pit? Let's set aside the Duran's naming sense for now. This water park already looks pretty insane from the distance, but it's even more incredible up close. Is this how Durans live all the time? Wow! He's having so much fun!
Cowabunga!
When did he change into a swimsuit? Elysium, please be careful.
Whoa, that was a close one. Are you alright? Didn't spill your drink, did you? Well, that's weird. How'd you surface dwellers end up down here? Never seen you people around before. And this guy looks about as stupid as a Durin.
Wow.
Hello, sir. We were invited here by Stitch Canvas.
He said, he wanted us to help him with a little favor.
Stitch Canvas, huh? Would you look at that? He actually came back. I thought he was going to say goodbye to the city for good, just like that respectable teacher of his. As much as I'd like to offer you our famous Durin hospitality, welcoming folk that we are, I sadly can't while Stitch is running around causing havoc and ignoring all our ways. Let me introduce myself first. I am Catch Lighttrace, the city's design representative. No need to be nervous. It'll be over in no time. Man,
I really love how a lot of them have short shorts here. Perfect for the weather.
what is the meaning of this?
I do like Elysium's outfit. I had to buy him his swimsuit outfit. Like, I'm probably never gonna use him, but he needed to have his outfit.
Did the atmosphere just get a little weird all of a sudden? I can't handle all these people trying to toast me at the same time.
Are you guys trying to pick a fight? I'm not afraid of you shorties. You're gonna get a taste of the combat skills Gaviel taught me. Phew, take a sturdy stance and put your hips into it. Come at me. What is she doing? Is she gonna clobber us with her stick?
Yeah, stay away from me! Hey, what are you people doing? Stop, I tell you!
Huh? I thought we were going to fight.
Why would Durins do such a pointless thing? Put your weapons away and come with me.
Ooh.
Ahem. Citizens of Zerorza. This is this quarter's 417th referendum. Following our previous vote on this month's general background music, we decided on the color of our streetlights for the week during the last referendum. Now, we must answer a new question. Since this question isn't particularly important, the individuals here today are enough of a quorum to represent Zerorza. Today's question is, Zerorza has just welcomed new guests. Should we accept them or not?
What guests? I heard something about a guy who doesn't drink.
Ah, no, it's these ones standing right in front of us.
I gotta see Stitch again. But man, Catch's outfit, it does stand out to me too, because his short shorts. Cheers, brother. Isn't it crazy there's a Durin out there who doesn't drink?
Yeah, totally crazy. Cheers!
Let's finish chugging this barrel, then we can go play in the water.
Ha! Make sure to keep those eyelids peeled. You have to see what us surface dwellers can do.
Tomimi, sorry if I sound like a broken record, but are you sure everything's alright at Rhodes Island? Probably.
You're always welcome to come back if things aren't working out. Be careful. Don't underestimate the amount of damage a bad environment can do to you.
Hurry it up, Catch. We've got a lot of stuff to take care of. Brother, have you ever heard of a sport called surfing?
Surfing, you say? That might as well be my middle name. Objection! This guy can't be trusted.
yeah, I knew things weren't going to be that simple.
Hey you, drunk Liberia over there. Inam, they must be talking to you because I certainly am drunk. Not a bit. I am talking to you, guy with the stain. All right, what do you want? You better come out and pick a side. Noble mead or lame-ass whiskey. We of the Old Carl Mead fan club graciously welcome you into our fold. And now you're hanging out with those hoity-toity whiskey sippers. My disappointment is immeasurable. Not too long ago, we had our arms over each other's shoulders, shouting "Long live me" together. But I turn around for a second, you go off to play with those uppity kids. I think they're both great. Oh, no you don't. We don't take kindly to fence-sitters around here.
Haha, you're a joke. You can't know what's good and what's bad without a point of reference. Isn't that right, brother? There's nothing to be afraid of. Speak your mind and let the words of praise flow for a great whiskey. That is, if you want to stay in Zererza.
Hey, stop threatening him, you despicable whiskey sipper.
Gah, your mead's baby stuff. Might as well drink it out of a bottle.
Let's throw down in front of the big cask tonight then. Walk the walk if you talk the talk.
Ha, you want to see you can chug more of your baby brew? You have my attention.
Wait, stop right there. The referenda we hold here in the forum are sacred. Talk about drinking somewhere else. Raise your hand and let your vote be known. The minority obeys the will of the majority. That is the eternal lodestar of Zererza. Begin the counting of the votes. If you're raising your hand, then I'm not.
I'm raising my hand whether you like it or not. Piss off.
Just wait till we get to the water slide. I'm gonna splash your brains out.
With what? That ridiculous technique of yours?
Alright, not bad. A solemnly conducted vote.
What in the world does this count? In what world does this count as solemn? Man, if they get kicked out, it'll all be Elysium's fault. For being a cheater.
The votes have been conducted. The votes have been counted and the results are clear. The people of Zererza have made their decision. Play to your heart's content, surface dwellers.
Cheers! What's the most interesting thing that caught my attention during this event so far? All the short shorts. I love it. I love how even the dudes get short shorts. They're so eye-catching, the short shorts and crop tops.
By the way, I welcome you as an architect. That gorgeous edifice sitting atop the lake is my pride and joy. You're welcome to play your hearts out beneath it. You're talking about the great aqua pit over there? I didn't come up with the name. It was something we all voted on. Did they tack more stuff onto the great aqua pit? It looks even more hideous than the last time I saw it. That's Catch's masterpiece, you know. You really shouldn't badmouth it in front of him. He's not worthy of my constructive criticism anyway. Or rather, there's no way to fix it in the first place. That malformed, twisted structure, just looking at it makes me want to pass out. How can the people of Zererza continue to suffer him as the design representative? Probably because the folks really love playing on the big slide. If I were calling the shots...
I gotta stare at his outfit fully now. I'm gonna be like Elysium and say both. Both are good. As in, I would wear Stitch's outfit, but I'd be staring more at like people wearing Catch's outfit, like, oh my goodness. Stares.
If I were calling the shots, you'd use Beta and Brute to construct an array of squares. You still don't know me well enough, Edge. I just put a long, narrow strip of concrete there. Minimalism is beauty. Huh? What about that slide then? I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in slanting it a little. Ahem. Back to the issue at hand. There don't seem to be any major issues with the dome right now, but I'm still worried. Since the earthquake over 6 months ago, the leak that sprung in the dome has been getting worse and worse. Is that your idea of no major issues? I'm just telling you what the people of Zero Arts think. The water flow increased, makes for more stimulating experience. The temperature control stopped working. Even better, that just means the summer's not over yet. As for the originium detection device, well, no active originium layers have been detected near Zerartsa in over 2 decades. Humph, a short-sighted bunch. I'm not fixing it. What's worth saving about this cheap, rickety dome? I said it 1,000,000 times. Were you not looking for a solution when you first went up to the surface? Were you not thinking about ways to restore the dome? Absolutely not. I was just trying to hide from you because you won't shut up. Now that's a little harsh, isn't it? Just a few months ago, I was voted into the top 100 list of Zerartsa's nicest elders. Alright, enough of that. I know you're concerned about the state of the dome. But if Catch can't even solve the issue with the dome's integrity, then forget occupying the design representative seat. He should get the hell out of Zerartsa. If we're just talking about outcomes, there shouldn't be any safety concerns regarding the dome at this point. We can leave the temperature control system alone, since our beloved citizens are having a good time anyway. After they get tired of it, maybe they'll raise their hands and decide to turn Zerartsa into a walk-in freezer. As for that originium detection system, if you ask me, it was never that reliable to begin with, but since you've been chasing me around everywhere, I assume that's what you're most worried about. I do have a plan for that, actually. It'd be better for us to rebuild the railway bridge that was damaged by the earthquake, re-excavate the collapsed tunnels, and directly install the originium detection instruments there for more accurate readings. From the very beginning, the dome was over-engineered to do too many things at once. You'd rather take a massive detour, like that, than directly work on the dome? Look, even if Finch up and left without saying anything, that's still your work together, master and pupil. We're done here, okay? Stop before I actually get mad, Edge. Fine. Right now, the problem of originium detection takes top priority. I picked up a few people up from the surface who will probably come in handy. Their hodgepodge of skills is likely enough to repair Zerartsa's railway. Now we only need to... Pardon the interruption, but are those handy people from the surface you're talking about? Is that one flying through the sky right now? Huh?
I still gotta watch Bocchi the Rock. That one is about the band, right? The only mainly thing I know about is a pink-haired girl.
Well, hey!
When you, Zumama, and Kimar first joined Rose Island, I didn't think much of it. But now that I've seen this guy, be honest with me, Tomimi. Is it really that easy to swindle a paycheck out of your company? Elysium is actually a skilled guide and a communications specialist. Well, anyway, maybe this is who he really is.
Here's a sweet fruit wine you wanted.
Thank you.
How should I pay? Or rather, how'd you buy all that other stuff before?
I told a nice tailor granny a few stories about Gabrielle, and she was so happy she gave me these clothes for free.
As for me, the drinks were covered by my good friends from the fan club, and I put the food on Stitch's tab.
Wow! Wow, Elysium! Oh man, Stitch is gonna hate you.
I guess you'll probably survive no matter where you get tossed. That's one of the qualities of a professional guide.
Ma'am, go ahead and put our drinks on Mr. Stitch's tab as well. He won't mind. Ouch! Ouch! You know, I would want to go to Zerortsa just because if I could tell stories to get awesome outfits like Tomimi has, and probably Elysium. I'm pretty sure he got it from here too. Like, heck yeah!
You got it. That guy's stingier than you think. Here, let me pay for those drinks. I am quite proud of this amusement park after all. Naturally, I hope you'll have a great time.
Wow, Catch is even paying for them? He's such a great catch. Mr. Lighttrace, do you and Mr. Canvas know each other well?
Depends on what you mean by well. When we were young, we ran into each other a lot since we were competing. We've gone head to head over several projects, some of which I won, some of which he won. The only project neither one of us could secure was this dome above our heads. We both have ideas for how we'd like to improve Zerortsa's iconic dome, and for a few years we practically met every day. During the referendum meetings, we both worked hard to prove that our respective ideas for the dome renovation were better. But in the end, neither of us managed to win over a majority of Zerortsa's population. After all, the dome is a legacy of Master Finch, the design representative who came before me, and Stitch as his student is also... Forget it. There are some things I'm not meant to say. You'd be better off asking him yourself. Catch, my dear bro, why is someone as young as you talking like a withered old man? When we were young, come on. Just follow Elysium's lead. Keep your heart pure, and face life with a smile. Instead of lamenting days bygone, come enjoy a drink with us. Library man, your extra large barrel of ice-cold beat the heat ale is here. Help yourselves, everyone. Our good friend Catch wants us to have a good time, so how could we possibly disappoint his expectations? So my good brother, mind if I order some more? The folks from the fan club aren't paying for other drinks, and there's still so much I want to try.
Oh no, Catch, you're gonna become Elysium's sugar daddy. Or no. Catch, say no.
Are you sure you're not a Durin on stilts?
How much money do you think Elysium's making him pay?
Are there any other ads I have to write?
Alright. How should I describe the feeling of this long leaf dew rolling down my throat? How ought I praise it without using words so pedestrian? 'Tis as if I could swallow a cloud, or pluck a string of spring rain's pearls. 'Tis as if I could feel the falling of winter's last 2 snowflakes. They probably have no idea what falling snowflakes are, so maybe I'll go with a more Durin metaphor. 2 super frosty fruit-flavored ice cubes fall into a marvelous explosion of flavor.
Ugh, that hurts. The High Priest was right. We really shouldn't have jumped down.
It's been a real long time since I felt like my bones were gonna fall apart. Probably the last time we fought.
Yeah, now that I'm starting to hallucinate. No, Yeah, now I think I'm starting to hallucinate about fruit-flavored ice cubes and rum. Think it might be an after effect of our fall? Huh? Why is there a Lupo sleeping here? Do you think this might be our fault? Probably not, right? Think I should treat her? Did you bring your medical kit? Dr. Kelsey once said that a true master of medicine can resolve most problems with her bare hands. Did she now? Well, I don't remember her exact words, but that's the gist I took from it. Alright, where do I start? Where to start? Oh, she's awake. I haven't even gotten started yet. Are you alright? My head's still spinning. Sorry, I think the two of us might have bumped into you earlier. Need me to inspect you? Yeah, I see why she's backing off. She's like, I don't trust you. What are you doing here? Come again? How did you two find this place? Mind if we ask for directions? Do you know if there's a magical underground city here or something like that? You came from the surface. Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say. You didn't? We heard something terrible was about to happen underground, so... You finally come, surface dwellers. Naturally, those who come with chainsaw and axe in hand can only spell calamity for this pure garden. The beast of civilization finally sheds all pretense of hiding its razor-sharp fangs, bearing its gigantic maw before us. I see, that makes sense. A wild beast with a huge mouth and razor-sharp teeth. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Huh? No. That was a rhetorical flourish. As long as the thing's less than 10 meters wide, I'm confident I can take it down clean. Perfect timing too, since I've been itching to get a good workout. Mind showing us the way, Miss Lupo? Is it over here? Maybe it'll be faster if we keep jumping down. Stop, surface dwellers! The blood on you will... Don't worry. I know how to control my strength, so it's not going to splatter all over the place. Zumama, ready for round 2? Right behind you. Hold on tight, Miss Lupo. You can trust Gabrielle. She's an expert when it comes to fighting. Actually, there's another way. Hey. Yoink! Well, that's one way to get a new party member, literally yoinking her. I wonder what Mr. High Priest is gonna say when he finally catches up to them. Probably gonna be like, what the heck? What are you weirdos doing? Like, sheesh. Let me see. I will put here. Here is good. Gaviel's just built different. Aw man, over the hole. That's kind of bothering me actually. I shall put him here then. Boop. That is fine. No, it's not fine. Maybe it's fine. Yes, it's fine. No fear, never fear. And now I will put you here. Hoo hoo hoo. Just preparing. No. Yeah, that's fine. Boop. I haven't heard the wonder of Gaviel yet. I will see how her beauty. Once I eventually switch to skill 3. I like how these guys have
have either sunglasses or goggles and punching gloves. As one do. Assert dominance. Go, Susie! Come on, go to Gavial's side. Gavial wants to say hello. Thorns doesn't have any work to do. He's on vacation here. At least right now, he doesn't have that much to do. Boop. Healing is good. Aw, man. Can't reach Gavial, but... oh well. Do the thing. Use your skills. Be extra skillful. Good job.
Thank you, Tomimi. I'll definitely return the favor once we get back to Rhodes Island.
I'm not sure I make a very good lookout, but I'll give it my best shot.
Alright, time for a taste. Kurant's mead has a rather strange bite to it, but...
Mr. Elysium.
What's wrong? Our friend's looking for us? You have to tell them I'm not drinking somebody else's liquor.
Hello? It's Mr. Stitch.
It took me long enough to find you people. Speaking of which, what's this guy doing here?
Yo, Stitch.
How many years has it been since we last saw each other?
How awful of you. I bet you haven't even gone to see my great Aquapit.
Talk about timing, though. Now that you're here, should we head down there together? The surfing area is amazing.
I wouldn't mind releasing the flow valve on the water slide while no one's looking. Let you experience it, true.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I've got business to attend to.
Everyone with me. If you're done enjoying yourselves here, it's time to get to work.
Stitch, why are you always in such a hurry? We've got all the time in the world, so why don't we?
You might have all the time in the world, but I don't.
Unlike design representative Catch here, full of vim and vigor. Full of vim and vigor. I am an neuropathy sufferer with only a few years left. Yeah, only a few years left. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. What I was trying to say is we ought to sit down and talk things through. Maybe resolve some of our old misunderstandings.
Listen, Catch. If recognition is what you're after, you've already won the hearts of Zerert's citizens. My opinion doesn't matter. If you're trying to cement your legacy, you might as well build a super water cannon or something. Maybe even paint it red or pink. I won't stop you. Just don't waste your breath on me. I'll never be able to compliment your architecture in good faith. Let's go, surface dwellers. I'll tell you all about my plans.
Wait, Stitch, hear me out first.
Let me offer a word of advice. Stay away from me. We have our own paths to follow.
Why don't we talk about that super water cannon you just mentioned when you have a minute? You've got me interested.
But before that, did any of you just hear something? The merry band of drunkards must be doing something stupid again.
No, that's not it. Wait, could it be from the dome?
There's no way. Have some faith in the quality of my engineering, will you?
Look at that! Please don't be Gavial guys crashing through the dome. Please don't do that. The feeling of a freefall. Wind rushes loudly past my ears. Some weirdos at Rhodes Island can't seem to get enough of this sensation. Don't understand them at all. As for me, there's only one reason I'd ever jump from a height like that. To solve a problem. Fists, staves, or axes, anything goes. You solve a problem by finding the bad guy and beating them down. Nice and simple, right? No matter what I'm facing, even if my axe breaks, my staff splits, and my hands can't make a fist anymore. All that matters is I've got it done. I mean, one hole is fine, but if they make another hole, oof. Or just break the entire dome while falling. Doesn't matter to me if there's an evil plot, wild beast, mushroom, natural disaster, or some other nasty thing. I'll crush it. Hey, Gabriel, something doesn't seem quite right. Look down there. Hmm? Hey, don't make me repeat myself. Hand me this instant. Oh, sorry about that. What the hell's all this? A waterfall on a slide? Yahoo! Yo, Gabriel, what took you so long? Welcome to the Duran's Great Aquapit. Huh? Elysium is still having fun, as one do. Gabriel, it's all my fault. Tomimi. So let me get this straight. There's no giant horrible monster and no fire or mushrooms raining from the sky? Elysium called it a rhetorical device. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of him. Well, what Tomimi said wasn't altogether false. The Durans are having a crisis of some sort. Though it's not immediately obvious, that is what Mr. Stitch said. There's a reason for what I do. So, what kind of stunt are you uppity surface folks trying to pull here? You just broke into Zerertza brandishing that huge axe, and now you're claiming to be helping the Durans? What a joke. The Duran people are perfectly capable of solving their own problems, as if they'd ever ask help from you high and mighty surface dwellers. What's more, all that filth and nastiness you carry on you is enough to besmirch our little patch of paradise down here. Aren't you a Lupo? Aren't you also from the surface? I've abandoned everything I was once up above. Now, I am only a citizen of Zerertza. Therefore, I believe I speak for all the citizens of Zerertza when I ask you to be gone from the city. If you want to be stubborn about it, I don't mind kicking you out by other means. Calm down. Calm down, Altoya. I brought them here. Stitch, I didn't know you were back. I don't know what you're trying to do, but as someone who used to be one of them, I'd urge you to give it up. Relying on the surface dwellers will only bring ruin to Zerertza. Zerertzians have never seen a real greed, a real scheme. Avdotia, the people already voted to let them stay. I have no problem overturning that result with another referendum. It all depends on how the Durans see them. But if push comes to shove, and you surface folk bear the weapons of violence and bloodshed as you always do, then I will hunt you to the bitter end. I mean, I understand why Avdotia will think that Gavial guys are sus, because they did just land on her, as one do. They knocked her out, so big oof, and then they basically kidnapped her. They're like, let me yoink you and jump down, wee! God, you're not making any sense. This whole thing is just a misunderstanding. I heard Akahuala's underground neighbors needed help, so I came to lend a hand, that's all. Helping them is helping us. Oh yes, you showed up at your neighbor's house with a chainsaw. I'm sure you're just trying to help me fix my table leg. I'm sorry. Could you use that huge axe to help me cut some fruit? Don't try to pull a fast one on me. I've seen a kindly messenger transform into the image of wickedness in the blink of an eye. The pursuit of profit and the lust for conquest is in the nature of all surface dwellers. You might be able to deceive my good-natured Durin friends, but you can't trick me. You can't trick me. I'm all too familiar with the venom behind your honeyed words. And yeah, she did show up with a chainsaw. Totally not looking terrifying, right?
Believe it or not, this axe is, just for self-defense. But if you think we have to solve this with violence, then I'm more than glad to rumble with you. Hey, you there with the axe. You're badass!
I like this.
Huh? Oh, thanks?
Oh, Dotya, you're the best. I've only ever seen you scribbling in your notebooks. I never knew you had this side to you.
What side? How far up did you come from? How did it feel to jump down?
How come nobody's ever thought of that before? Jumping off the top of the waterfall.
Are those two your friends? Look at you, keeping secrets from us. You never told us you had such cool friends.
They might be dangerous. We can't. Can you ask her to take me up there with her next time?
Avdoya, did you bring back anything else? Did you bring anything back from your last trip? Maybe some more of that fruit from last time?
We haven't seen each other for hours. Let's toast our reunion. Wait, hold on. I like how they're automatically like, yo, you guys are cool. Hey lady, your name is Gabriel, right? Can I touch your axe? Is it heavy?
It's not too bad. You got a minute, Gabriel. There's a super secret to having fun in the Great Aqua Pit. I'm sure you'll give us the biggest, flashiest splash ever.
Here's my address in Zererza. If you're not too busy, swing by tomorrow for one hell of an L Rager. Wow, Gabriel's so popular, she's already getting people's addresses and stuff.
Why wait for tomorrow? Let's start today.
I like the sound of that. No, thank you, thank you.
Me too. My good Sir Catch, bring us another bottle. What's up with these Durins? Did they get bitten by Elysium or something?
I like how Gabriel automatically thinks that Elysium infected them somehow. That's a look, Tomimi. Something on your mind? Gabriel will always be Gabriel. No matter where she goes, she captures all the hearts and minds.
The way I see it, it's just a band of dumbasses attracted to the biggest, loudest dumbass. Some people just have that kind of magnetism. So this is Gabriel the Invincible, that the people of Akahuala always keep talking about. What's she jumping off the waterfall for? Did you plan this?
No, but I suppose trouble comes in threes.
Tomimi, I'm surrounded. Give me a hand.
Coming.
It's too rowdy here. Let's move somewhere else.
Gabriel's the greatest. They're all gonna talk about her here too.
So you're the Durin. Well, I was in Akahuala. Your name was on everyone's lips, Gabriel. Then tell me, what exactly is this crisis that Zererza faces, and how will it affect Akahuala? That, to be honest, is an extremely complicated question involving multiple layers including geography, geology, sociology, and more. Let's start peeling back those layers. The most difficult part is we can't discuss a topic without delving a little bit into literature at first. Like Tomimi, I also borrowed a few rhetorical tricks. In other words, what you told us was an exaggeration. I wouldn't call it an exaggeration, I just, was looking at things from a more macro-historical level. As Terra's crust changes over millions of years, there is indeed a high probability that the entire rainforest will sink into the ground. Can I beat the snot out of this little runt?
By all means.
Wait, hold on. I truly need your help though. And this matter is critically important to Zerurza. Let's look at it from the business standpoint. Surely, you've seen it too. During technology will definitely come in handy in the rainforest. The Akahualans won't have to treasure a few discarded lathes. If you're telling the truth, I assure you, I'll answer any technical questions the people of Akahuala might have. Heh, assuming you can even understand my answers. What was that? I said, even if you don't understand at first, I'll try to explain things as best as I can. Let's cut to the chase then. What exactly are you trying to do? It's very simple. Help me convince the others to repair the railway bridge connecting the city. It was damaged in the last earthquake. That way, Zerurza can relocate its originium detection devices without tossing out this entire damn dome. And I can be free of the old man's constant nagging. By the way, feel free to blow up a certain oversized slide blocking the railway bridge. That'd be killing 2 foul beasts with 1 stone. No, 3.
Mr. Stitch, why do you have to build an entire railway instead of just repairing the dome? It'd be a shame to blow up the slide.
Everyone voted to leave the hole there and build the great aquapit. Moreover, repairing the dome poses a series of esoteric technical problems, which won't make sense to the likes of you. As such, we have to hold a new referendum to get our plan approved. I'd rather not. I like the slide myself, and it would be a damn shame to blow it up. Given how handy your Durans are, why do you need us Akahualans to help you fix the bridge? Fine. There's no harm in telling you. As the designer who proposed the plan to rebuild the railway bridge, I will naturally be put in charge if the proposal passes. I'll be naturally put in charge if the proposal passes. However, have you seen the blueprint for the railway bridge? I saw it back when I was in school, and it couldn't deviate any more from my ultra-minimalist design philosophy. That dense wiring, that ugly skeleton frame. So I slept through every single one of my railway bridge design classes. So, you have no idea how to build a railway bridge at all?
Hello?
Though I hate to admit it, it is my one shortcoming.
Stitch, that's what you get for getting cocky.
That's why I'm enlisting the aid of all skilled Akahualans, subcontracting this important project to you. So how about it? A flawless solution, would you say? Durin society must be incredibly tolerant to allow a little shit like you, a little shit like him to live this long. Hey, what do you mean by that? Alright, since Zumama's here, she can probably fix up the bridge in no time. Huh? Where'd she go?
Ooh, congratulations on getting Chen. I love my Chen. I got both peoples, luckily. I knew it. It wasn't just my imagination.
Warning.
Get over here, little fella.
Bogey. Danger. Initiating evasive maneuvers.
Hey, stay put. Yay. Another one. Oh, tutorial. Trendsetter. Okay, I got this. Boop. Okay, what am I learning? There's a dude walking.
Self-driver launch points often appear on Zerurza and roadsides. I haven't tried one yet, but apparently you can use it to launch a self-driving cart.
Ooh, I want one.
There's a self-driver launch point right here.
I'm clicking on it.
Once self-driver launch points are all ready, you can spend a certain amount of DP to launch a self-driving cart in a fixed direction. I'll give it a shot.
Whee!
Once a self-driving cart is launched, it'll follow a predetermined course in a straight line and deal physical damage that ignores dodge, along with a brief stun to any enemies that it collides with. Once it hits an impassable terrain, the self-driving cart is basically out. It looks like you have to be sure about it before you launch. It looks like there's a way to make these self-drivers turn, so they avoid running into anything. Let me look through the manual they hand out with these.
Steward, this is super easy. If it passes through an allied unit, it goes straight in the direction they're facing. Let me drop right here and give a hands-on demonstration. Well, remember to face me left, okay? Okay. Great. Now try launching another self-driving cart. This is an interesting mechanic. I get to run people over. Wee! Truckoon! Go get him, Truckoon! The power of Truckoon! Wow. A whole new bunch of Originium slugs showed up. Steward, once they get in front of me, use a self-driving cart to deal with them, and I'll block the rest.
Hold on, Cardigan. We've got an even better option. We can use a self-driver one-way road to change our self-driver's cart course and extend the route it takes. Just get the self-driver one-way road deployed right here.
And then face it up and we're all set.
This way, when the self-driving cart passes through, it'll change its original direction and travel upward. But we have to pay attention because each self-driver one-way road or allied unit can only turn any one self-driving cart once. Cardigan, let the self-driving cart wipe out those Originium slugs at range. And we'll focus on handling the enemy in front of us. That way, we can steady our defensive lines.
Okay. This is an experience. Oh, it's so funny having to use Truckoon. Go, Truckoon, go! Go, Truckoon, I believe in you! Get him, Truckoon! Uh-oh. I screwed up.
We also got this really fancy magazine. Let me take a look. This says we can go to a place called a gear trading center and collect all kinds of self-driving cart gear. If we modify self-driving carts at the backyard garage with the gear we get, we can give our self-drivers personalized appearances and extra functionality. Seems pretty interesting, Cardi. Do you want to try it out after combat wraps up?
Sure thing. Once the battle's over, let's go check out the gear trading center too. Wow, I can customize Truckoon. Even better. Gotta keep running this dude over. Great job, Truckoon. Truckoon is the greatest. My Truckoon can stay default. Stranger Things. Okay, 1, 2, 2, boop. I have Hibiscus. I can't raise her though, I don't have the chips. And heck, I don't have any EXP items. They all went poof. And the ones I did gather more, I gave to my pink wolf and partially to Gabriel. And Gabriel's gonna get the rest once I buy out the store. Gabriel's hungry.
So, if we want to blow up the slide and rebuild the railway, we'll have to convince the business representative, Croak Diamond Force, the industry representative, Deculture Silvermint, as well as that catch guy. Yeah, they hold the most prominent positions, and most Durins will cast their votes depending on their movements. And why can't you do this yourself? I see. You must not be very popular around here. Ouch! Did I try the new game mode where you farm module mats? Nope. Would it kill you to sugarcoat it a little? Seems like a major pain in the tail, but whatever. I'll treat it like a good deed for Akahuala. So where can I find them? Phew, it's finally over. That Gavial is pretty scary. Seems you're on the right path though, finally. Are you happy now, Edge? To be honest, I'm not sure I'm already I'm not sure I'm ready to part with the great Aquapit. Ha! Whose fault is it that the damn thing's sitting in the middle of the railway? Otherwise, I really wouldn't have been able to find a single person willing to knock that thing down. Yeah, but I did just have an idea. It's been more than half a year since the dome broke and the waterfall started coming down. Everyone's been having a great time, but I'm sure they're starting to get tired of it. Why don't we take this opportunity to build something brand new? I think you were talking to Catch about a super water cannon or something, and it's on everyone's lips now. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm also a little intrigued.
You gotta build up your car and upgrade after every mission? Oof. Chuck-kun, though. That Arcosaria woman, brutish, uncouth, impetuous, and presumptuous. Can you believe it, Croak? I was having a bit of writer's block, so I went up to the caves to harvest some wild tea and relax. Oh, Croak is so cute! And someone scooped you up and jumped off the top of the waterfall. Utterly unthinkable. Regrettably, I'm afraid that no ordinary Zerertsen would be able to resist the seduction of that story. If it were put to paper, it would become an overnight sensation. You can trust me. Altoya, hold on tight. It hits all those passionate notes. Forget it. It certainly beats your upteen story about the snow. Speaking of which, a couple days ago, a few kids came by to talk to me about the short stories. I thought I was finally getting some readers. What they had to say. Really funny. I want to see what happens next. I knew it. Avtoya? Avdotya? They didn't mean any harm. It's just that we Durans have no way of relating to your experiences. How long did it take for me to finally understand a sliver of your background? Let's not even talk about ordinary Durans. None of us have seen real snow, let alone the kind that you describe. How do you pronounce those words again? Chiaroscuro? Ephemeral? It'd be better if those words only existed in literature. Regardless, I'm happy with my life now. I don't try to control anyone. Nobody tries to control me. There are no terror plots brewing behind the scenes, and no risk of getting framed, no getting dragged into assassination. I write a few ads and design a few signs for our shopping district, and that's enough to keep me fed. What more could I ask for? I spend my days bathing beneath the sun on my recliner. Sure, it might be an artificial light source, but that's enough for me. I was hoping these tranquil days would continue forever, until... Is this the office of the business representative, Croak Diamondface? Hello? I want to blow up that big slide. Yo! Avdotya, fancy seeing you here. She doesn't look too good. Sorry, Croak. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. I need to head back and perform some maintenance on my crossbow.
Did I do something to make her mad?
Ahem. Are you the guest who just arrived in Zererza? I heard Catch talking about you earlier. I must say, his assessment of the situation was on the nose. A merry bunch more Durin than Durins. They're just built different.
Evasive maneuvers! Evasive maneuvers!
What a weird design. Couldn't be more different from Lancet 2.
Please stay back.
Doesn't seem as smart as her, but it does share some of her same basic reactions. Wonder how this thing works.
Danger level high. Stay back, stranger.
Take it easy, little fella. My name's Umama. I'm not going to hurt you.
Defining identity, Zumama.
What's your name?
Attributes model R3-E3, assistant robot number 0429. For the glory of serving the Durin people.
Hi there, 0429. Is there something wrong with your shock absorber system? You're wobbling all over the place.
Self-inspection report. End of service life approaching. Original components aging.
I can help. Look, I have a whole set of maintenance tools.
Overhaul. Determining probability of success low. R3-E3 will be scrapped after service life ends.
From what I've seen, little fella, there's nothing major wrong with you. Probably nothing a few screws can't fix. So don't give up on yourself just yet. You're a cutie, so I'd like to help you. How about it? We can be friends.
Friends? Unable to comprehend friend. You can help me conduct an overhaul?
Sure can. But I'll have to open up your shell first.
No. Requesting mission cancellation. Requesting mission cancellation. Danger. Danger.
Don't run away. It'll be fine. Oh, you Nectus, you're so sus to that robot. Did I just see a surface dweller, Phidia, chasing after an assistant robot? Aw, she cute. Well, that's odd. Did I drink too much yesterday? Speaking of which, Aldotia writes about this kind of stuff, doesn't she? About chasing and killing and whatnot, even if I can't understand half of it. I guess I'm starting to get why she keeps saying it's not meant to be a comedy.
And again, more shorts. I like it.
Care for some tea, Miss Inam? So, Durins actually do have non-alcoholic drinks. Everyone needs a change of pace every now and then. Plus, I am still at work after all. I prefer to drink on my own time. You suggested we take a one-on-one. You suggested we talk one-on-one. I have no doubts about Gaviel's skills in the fight, but I don't think her fists will be very helpful here. After all, we're not so different. You, the business representative of Zererza, and I see. I see that you're the type to talk trade. Fine by me, I'm on board. Zererza is just a small Durin settlement. A few years ago, when we were still connected to the other cities, I did have a semblance of a job as the business representative. But ever since the last earthquake, our sole railroad has been cut off. Zererza is fortunate enough to be self-sufficient. The citizens aren't the neediest, and there's been little urgency to restore our ties with the outside. Nowadays, my job is little more than catering to the whims of Zererza's populace and pushing out a few entertainment activities. Throw my weight around with the hawkers near the great aquapit, advertise some self-driving cart parts. It's a leisurely life. I don't know much about Durin philosophy, but does not being the neediest normally mean getting pissed drunk and going surfing? Pretty much. But if you ask anyone up on the surface, pretty much, by our standards, they're not very needy. That's not very needy. So it doesn't matter what terms Stitch laid out for you. If you want me to go along with your plan to blow up the water slide, you'll have to come up with something that'll impress me. No business gets done until both sides find the deal amenable. What can you offer Zeroids' economy? Akahualan artifacts aren't enough. I heard some sharp self-driving cart dealers already used your grand entrance to generate some excitement for their wares. But that's not enough either. Do you understand the way we do things on the surface better than I expected? Though I haven't been up there surface myself, the library we have here in the city isn't just for show. I am familiar with your customs. The Akahualans dance around the metal crab without sleep or rest, and the last one standing becomes the great chief. Isn't that right? Where did you hear that? I read it in Stranger Things. It's the most popular periodical in Zeretsa. Back in the day, a great adventurer brought a whole big set down from the surface. It's basically our encyclopedia of the surface world. That's just a lousy tabloid. Surely you're mistaken. You have no idea how diligently I studied Sargonian to be able to read those books. No wonder your accent sounds almost native. Welp, there goes my motivation all of a sudden. I feel like I could probably just bribe you with the last few issues of Stranger Things. The most recent ones? There were sequels to those books? If you really could procure those, then maybe I could consider it. I can hook you up with some good stuff. Yes, bring all the good books down there, the magazines with your fashion too. Spread the love of fashion. What is this? A videotape. Want to take a look? Ah yes, show them how movies work too. Found you. Ah.
Avdotya, what a coincidence. Are you here to enjoy the scenery again?
Be frank with me. Why did you people come here? Miss Enum said she'd handle the discussions with Miss Croak, so the rest of us came out here to find Zumama.
That's not what I mean. Why did you surface people come down to our city? What's your real purpose? I've been guarding the super convenient Liftomatic number 1 for a long time. Where's the main battalion backing you? Have Sargon's lords Amir finally taken an interest in the wealth underground? The city doesn't have the loot you want. Leave. Unless you want to poison this peaceful city with bloodshed. I told you, this is a misunderstanding. Stitch was trying to find someone to help him repair the railway, and tricked us into coming here. You mean you're his slave labor? And you're okay with that? Hey. The guy was acting like the sky was falling at the time, and so Mimi added her own creative touch. I was worried half to death. Zumama was up all night, prepping for a tough fight, and we rushed over as fast as we could.
Sorry, I just wanted Gavio to take some time off.
Well, it worked out. I guess I'll take this opportunity for a little vacation.
So, you people really don't have any ill intent? You weren't ordered by some noble to ransack the town?
Believe me or not, your call.
You do have a point. Even Sargon wouldn't ask someone as rude as you to serve them.
Rude? I just don't like wasting my breath. My plan's simple and straightforward. Help out that little runt Stitch, pick up some useful tech for us to a call, and then go home. That's all. There's still a bunch of patients back at Rhodes Island waiting for me to check on them.
You're telling me you're a doctor?
What, do I not look the part? I'm licensed and everything.
If Miss Tomimi here said that she was a doctor, I'd be half inclined to believe her for a few seconds. Oh, I can be a doctor too. Gabriel taught me anesthesia. Find the right spot, then give it a good whack. Everyone at Rhodes Island calls it, gaviolic kinetic anesthesia. For crying out loud, it's a non-controversial modality. Even I rarely use it outside of extremely special circumstances. For example, when you've just run out of anesthesia and you lost your supply bag because you were beating the bad guys with it. Stuff like that. I think I'll keep an eye on you people after all. Don't get any funny ideas. Zerertza is my haven of peace, and I won't let you destroy it. Go nuts. I'll make sure you leave Zerertza after doing what you said you're here to do. Well, until then, why don't we check out the shops? Miss Aldotya, you're from these parts, so would you mind showing us around Zerertza? Just a word of warning. If your plan is to case the city and map it, you'd give up on that. No, that's not it. What I mean is, I absolutely love your outfit. Are there any different fashion outlets worth visiting? I really want to go have a look. Same here, Tomimi. Her outfit is beautiful. I don't blame her for finding them sus. Like, really? Huh? Alright, if that's what you want. There are a few places worth going to. Are you interested in seeing some Durin jewelry? I am. And now she's their new babysitter. And tour guide. Stitch.
What are you doing here, Catch? You used to always lock yourself in your room. What's the occasion? Look, even I want to catch some rays every now and then. Surely you didn't come all the way out here just to say that. You're trying to blow up my slide, and you're not even going to let me talk to you? Humph, so you know. Master Edge told me. That decrepit old... Are you here to get a confession out of me? Actually, I'm not opposed to it. This summer has gone on for far too long. And as architects, our best work is always the next project, right? Gah, I hate that part of you more than anything else. Which? You don't have a single serious bone in your body.
Stitch, why are you so sassy?
I'll take that as the highest compliment. I'll agree to whatever you want with a slide, on the condition that we talk about the dome. What's there to talk about? Let's go take a walk. You should experience the Great Aqua Pit for yourself before deciding whether to blow it up, no? Do you have more? Where can I get the next one? Pwah, that's the good stuff, you know? Want me to pour you some more? I still haven't finished mine. Come on, hurry it up. It's a shame Team Red Wine and Coffee didn't win the championship. Ah, they were just one step away from the ship. Oops, I didn't mean to step on that. I mean, not step on that. Poke that. Boop. You seem to be enjoying yourself. I must admit, you surface dwellers lead slightly more interesting lives than I imagined. What is this a recording of? The Dosalis Warrior Championship. It's an old video I got from a friend who runs a caravan. I heard something happened there not too long ago, and I don't know if the event had been held these last few years. Oh man, the last Dosalis one. Oof, that event was fun though. I want to see more. I want to see the losers make a comeback next year. Croak, even the most boring form of recreation can become quite stimulating if you spice things up with a bit of competition. You cheer for the team you support while chugging ale with your friends. I don't think any Durin would be able to turn down this lifestyle.
Plus, alcohol and fast food sales generally double during a competition. How about it? I think it fit the Durans like a glove. Alcohol sells well enough in the city, and I doubt there's any need to hold a competition to stimulate those sales. That said, from the perspective of fun and entertainment, there's a certain appeal. Let me say this to you straight, business representative. Want to build a super water racetrack? Ooh, that sounds fun too. Now we fight. This is the recreation of the winning part of the thingy, yes. Ha ha ha. Maybe, just maybe. And... You know, I'm just gonna put my boy down first. I'm being edgy this time. Why did I put him so close to the exit though? I don't know. But I'm prepping the thingy. I'm prepping my stuff. Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna go poof soon. Oopsies. My bad. Run him over, please. Oh no. Run him over, please. Truck-kun. Truck-kun, save me. Actually, let's see. How does this go? Yep, that's good. Oof. How far is his range? Let me check real quick. That's good enough for range. I shall put up Golden Glow here. She's gonna do a thingy. You know, Truck-kun, save us! I believe in you, Truck-kun. Phew. Okay, not bad. You know what? Let's just put her out here for fun. Hey. No time to wait. A little bit closer. Oopsies. Ooh, hello, hello. How do I want to face these? You know, I'll face them down. Go get him! Yay! Very, very nice. I feel new. Complete. You can stop circling me now, little fella. I'm just as happy to see you good as new. Yes, I got Gavial. I also got the nice pink wolf. Gavial was stubborn though. She was very stubborn. She came home in like 171 pulls. I mean, that's still decent. But I got my nice pink wolfie to like potential 4. Zumama, skilled at overhauls. Zumama, requesting favor, small favor. 0428, partner, already retired, no longer responding to communication, requesting assistance. Shipped along with this machine, built in the same factory, now no longer responding. No longer responding? Don't worry, take me to see it. Zumama, this way. Aw, Zumama's getting more bibis. Adopting all the machines. So cute. These components and this design might be a little more complicated than routine maintenance. How does this thing work? Wait. Only one dupe for Palace? But how? How does this thing work? And what is this component for? It's nothing like lancets, and I don't think Closure has ever said anything about these. If I connect it here, no, I should be more careful. This is your friend after all, right? Friend? Zumama has described this relationship several times, but I do not understand it. Repair cannot be performed? If only I had some information to work from. Information? The library preserves information. Can you take me there? Assisting in navigation is my glorious mission. Zumama, this way please. Now that's something you don't see every day. I've never heard of anything like that in the books. Surface dwellers are worth looking into. I like how she's just casually stalking them. I guess as one do.
Elysium, let's have a little race to see who can fly out face first from the super spinny slide the fastest. How about it? Ha! You're about to see why they call me Rhodes Island's legendary Aquaman.
Does anyone ever call him that?
Thorns has nothing on me when it comes to this game. I'll be honest here, I don't have the slightest bit of interest in hanging out with you. I'd rather be eaten by one of the gloom pincers in that damned Akahualan village. Akahualan jungle. Don't be like that, Stitch. I just want to hear your opinion. Regardless of what the people of Zerertza think, I know who's truly worth their medal in this town. That includes both you and your teacher. You've earned it. I've never seen anything like Zerertza's breathtaking dome and any piece of Duran architectural literature. If you could. If that's what you want to talk to me about, I suggest we stop here before wasting any more of each other's time. I know you're not so into my great Aquapit's design. Same goes for the slide and the fountain. None of them are exactly masterpieces. But Stitch, do you know what I really want to design? Same as you. The dome right over our heads. We were competing over it for the longest time. Haha, you've got some nerve saying that to my face. Are you trying to pick a fight? You and I make good rivals. It's kind of funny, like, Catch is giving me Airhead vibes. When he's like, we're besties! We're bestie rivals who happen to be besties and rivals. Wow. Stitch is just edgy like, humph, you're not my friend. You're never my friend. You're my enemy. Humph. Ha, good rivals. You sure think highly of me. Should we hug it out, put our arms around each other and weep? I'm serious, Stitch. I just want to know, why did you give up on the dome renovation project a few years ago? You stopped submitting your designs to the referendums. You just quit. You couldn't have given up trying to win the people over to your aesthetic? Were you really fine with Master Finch's unannounced farewell? He's still your... Stop talking down to me, Catch!
That's not even talking down, in my opinion. Like, to me, that's not talking down.
I just got bored, tired of it all, simple as that. I got fed up with trying to pin all my ambitions on this broken dome and trying to get the people here to vote for me. I got fed up with peddling solutions against architects with dreams like you. It's all completely pointless. Listen up. That piece of junk over our heads, I don't care if it leaks or explodes, or even if you vote to tear it down one day. I don't give a damn anymore, so do whatever the hell you want with it.
But that dome is your teacher's...
I'll say it again. I don't give a damn.
Alright. Stitch, I wanted to ask you to work with me. The two of us could have come up with a brand new plan for the dome, which I'm sure the vast majority of people here would have agreed to. But since you don't care about the dome anymore, I won't push you. I respect your decision. But could you give me a moment of your time and offer me some feedback about my ideas for renovating the dome? I'd like your advice as well.
I don't care.
Actually, let's just hear it first. Now he's interested, but he's too stubborn to admit it. Gosh darn it. You little edgelord. Really? I appreciate it. First, I think the whole thing should be more colorful. Cute! Intricate geometric patterns can greatly add to the beauty of the dome, just like stained glass. And look at that face of disgust. The juxtaposition of yellow, green, red, and blue will let the citizens of Zeroretsa know a new kind of beauty when they cast their eyes up. Day or night, the new dome will become the singular focal point of everyone's attention. It'll be the safe harbor everyone comes back to in their search for peace of mind. A great, dazzling gemstone. And again, that face. What do you think? From my perspective, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant, innovative design, and I'm really proud of it, but I'm ready to take your feedback seriously.
Catch.
Had a change of heart already? Then we'll be partners.
You're not laying a single finger on the dome. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you.
Didn't you just say you didn't give a damn anymore, and I could do whatever I want? Nah, I feel like Catch probably actually wanted that design based on... Like, look how colorful that thing is in the middle. Like the aqua pit. It's all rainbowy. So I'm pretty sure Catch would have actually wanted something like that. Didn't you just say you didn't give a damn anymore, and I could do whatever I want?
I thought you just wanted to resurrect that shambling corpse. Or to put it to rest permanently. That I don't care about. But I will not allow you to desecrate it in this manner.
Huh? This is entirely a product of my respect for the dome.
No way in hell. I swear I'm going to beat that idea out of your head.
Maintenance Materials Library. Location, Sorted Archives, Area 59. Available bookshelf. Is this the place? Affirmative. Let me see. Is this Durin text? I can't read it at all. Reading. Book titles. The Durin. To the Surface and Back Again. And Fine Durin Liquor 127. Commonly Seen Brewing Methods. Continuing search. New hits. Believe it or not. Super crazy Durin master plans. Research on cybernetics information theory based on the influence of social behavior. Little fella, are you sure they have what we're looking for here? Probability 42.377%. Durins rarely organize things. I can read some of the words over there. The issues of Stranger Things on these bookshelves are more than 10 years old. This row is for Victorian books. And you even have Casimirish's The Red Wine? We use them to learn different languages, cultures, and news from the surface. Oh look, it's a stalker! I see. No wonder why there's hardly any communication barrier between us. Is this a Durin publishing magazine? Breaking news, attack of the self-driving cart. Order one magazine and get a prototype for free. So that's what all those gadgets zipping around outside are? Like, Stitch's character design is fun, or is cute. The man, Stitch is a little stinker. Like, I don't mind Gavial's, first thought of, can I punch him? This little piece of poo. Look at this stinker. Being all All of your aesthetics suck. Look at all of you. You got no sense of fashion. Croak seriously pushed her cart modification on business and sold those add-on booster packs through Zererza. She said, everyone likes a bit of randomness, but I don't really get it. But why is this in Sargonian? In order to carry on the fine tradition of Stranger Things, we decided that our own magazine should also be in Sargonian. It's how Durans think. Are you looking for this book? Build your own assistant robot in 3 seconds. 3 seconds? That sounds like it could come in handy. Thank you. Deculture. 0429 says hello. You two know each other? Hello, allow me to introduce myself. I am Deculture Silvermint, the industry representative of Zererza, and also administrator of the assistant robots. The administrator? That's right, the assistant robots in Zererza are built, supervised, and governed by me. Model R3-E3 Assistant Robot 0429. What are you doing here? This unit submitted a request to Zumama, overhaul 0428. 0248 has already been retired. Now return to your post. Acknowledged. Executing directive. Zumama, your communication with that assistant robot is pretty unusual, and its responses have been abnormal. What's unusual about our communication? I can't say for sure. Maybe what's unusual is the communication itself? You don't talk to the little fellas? No, they were made to just work. That's no good. I talk to my Lancet all the time. She's like a big sister to me, letting me lean up on her cold metal shell, patting me on the shoulder with her robotic arm, singing to me with her beautiful synth. Huh? Stranger Things never mentioned anything like that. I mean, those issues are 10 years old. That was worth the trip. I wasn't able to find the right outfit, but these little trinkets are awesome. Ours I've never seen before. These strange metal wind chimes, as well as these cute little pendants. And most importantly, Gabriel helped me pick this out. The only thing that could be better is if Gabriel bought a matching set with me. Is she alright? Oh yeah, it's fine. The kid's been like that ever since she was little. I read that this obsessive hoarding behavior is called Zalak's disease in some places. It might be stress-induced or something. No, I'm really happy. These memories are very precious to me. Okay, if you say so. So, Avdotya, you have an Ursus name. Is that where you came from originally? My name is Avdotya Razorpen, a standard Duran name. But Avdotya is still Ursin. It's still Ursine. What are you getting at? Calm down, I'm just making small talk. No, the place is not my home. I just happened to come from there. What I really don't understand is why you're so paranoid about the surface. When I was little, I loved spending time with the grammar tutor my parents hired for me. Though she could be a bit dry, she sometimes said really interesting things. Ursus has a lot of literature describing one's hometown, and my tutor was always entranced by those works. We would analyze their motifs, their composition styles. Back then, I thought everyone would grow nostalgic for their hometown, and people who traveled far away would eventually find their way back to slumber eternally. But I later found out that's not true at all. If all the memories you have of your hometown are painful ones, and you find a place more suitable to be your home, then why should you yearn for a place you once were? It is no different from another stop on a long journey. Miss Avdotya, what made you decide to leave Ursus? I don't want to talk about it. Understandable how she wouldn't want to talk about it. Things that would make you vomit, my status, my family, my friends, all vanished overnight. I fled with my tail between my legs, quite literally. From Ursus to Sargon, to an underground Durin city, your journey couldn't have been easy. How could there be any journey without no destination? I just happened to get lucky. I finally found this place, a small city called Zerertsa. The Durins here accepted me, and I will repay them with debt. And I will repay the debt with even greater kindness. This is the place I decided I belong. And that's why I won't let anything harm them. I don't care if it's out of malice or out of good intentions gone awry. That is my warning to you. Alright. I was going to ask you to have a drink, just as a show of goodwill, but maybe not. Wait. That isn't off the table. Aw, they're bonding. Ah. Yeah, the way you drink definitely screams Ursus. Shut up. Durins drink the same way. To be honest, I'm not much of a psychologist. There are a lot of things I don't understand about the human heart, and I don't really care to understand it. It's already hard enough patching up the body. But what I can say is, you can never really become a Durin, no matter how much you act like one. I don't think we know each other well enough to start picking out each other's problems. I overheard you talking with some of those Durin shopkeepers. The gist I got was that the stories you wrote about snowfields didn't seem to strike the right note with them. That's right. They have neither snow nor fields underground. Just to be clear, I don't write like that because I miss being there. It's nothing more than a plot of land for a story to take place on. You know that there's a story to be told there. That by itself isn't Durin. Some scars can't be covered up after all. But that won't stop me from trying. Even if you just be yourself, the Durins will still accept you. What if I want a new self? Fine. Sure, the Durins are always happy to accept anyone they meet. This time, it was you, people, and me. What about next time? Since you are a doctor, you must have seen the evil lurking in men's hearts. You've surely seen the depravity to which people will stoop in order to hurt one another. I won't act like this. I won't act like this is a radical issue. That this is a racial issue. Everything on the surface has shaped us into this, all too quick to resort to violence, lusting after power and money, blinded by ambition. I used to be soaked in it. Now, I want a new self. Evil is contagious and can be learned. The people underground have never experienced it and have no resistance to evil. You're right. I can't become a Durin, but for the sake of the people of Zerertsa, I am willing to do everything in my power to protect it. I will protect this idyllic, unspoiled innocence. Didn't you say before that the Durins can handle their own problems? Stop using my own words against me. I don't blame her for thinking like that. Yeah, I don't blame her at all. Though, I will leave it at that for now because it's almost 10 p.m. I gotta finish my 2 assignments. They're just 2 assignments, but still, I gotta do them before I get lazy. And I wanna bake cookies for the week. So I'm gonna bake some cookies, or at least prep some cookies, work on some homework, finish baking them, finish my homework, and eventually sleep. I will finish the event tomorrow. No matter how long it takes, I will do it. I will finish the main storyline because I am stubborn and determined. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day and epic gacha luck. I will make my cart later. I don't need a cart right now. No special cart. My cart can stay basic for now. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna make some cookies. Bye bye. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Yummy, yummy cookies. Delicious cookies.